In the year 2135, humanity had established itself as a dominant force in the galaxy, thanks to the groundbreaking discoveries and innovations of Dr. Aiden Reynolds. Aiden, a brilliant and ambitious scientist, had dedicated his life to pushing the boundaries of human potential and technology. His latest creation, the Quantum Nexus, promised to revolutionize interstellar travel and communication, giving humanity an unprecedented advantage in the cosmos. The Quantum Nexus was a complex network of quantum entanglement nodes scattered across the galaxy, allowing for instantaneous data transmission and faster-than-light travel. Aiden had worked tirelessly to perfect the technology, and his efforts had paid off. Humanity was now on the brink of an era of unparalleled exploration and expansion. However, not everyone was thrilled with Aiden's achievements. The Zephyrian Confederacy, a powerful alien alliance, viewed humanity's rapid advancement with suspicion and envy. They saw the Quantum Nexus as a threat to their own dominance, and were determined to undermine it at any cost. Aiden received a chilling message from the Zephyrian High Council, demanding that he hand over the technology or face the consequences. "Your arrogance knows no bounds, Dr. Reynolds," the message read. "You play with forces you do not understand. Surrender the Quantum Nexus, or we will take it by force." Aiden was unfazed. He knew that the Zephyrians were bluffing, and he was not about to give up his life's work so easily. "They can try," he muttered, his eyes gleaming with determination. "But they'll find that humanity is not so easily intimidated." As tensions rose, Aiden turned to his most trusted ally, Commander Elara Vesper, a renowned military strategist and his longtime friend. "Elara, we need to be prepared for anything. The Zephyrians are not to be underestimated." Elara nodded, her expression grave. "I've already begun mobilizing our forces. We'll be ready to defend the Nexus at all costs, but we need to stay one step ahead of them. Any idea what their next move might be?" Aiden thought for a moment, his mind racing. "They'll likely try to infiltrate our network to sabotage the Nexus from within. We need to fortify our defenses and be ready to counter any attack." Elara agreed, and together, they set to work, strengthening the Quantum Nexus and preparing for the inevitable confrontation. They recruited the brightest minds in the galaxy, forming an elite task force dedicated to protecting the technology and ensuring its success. As the days turned into weeks, the Zephyrians made their move. A fleet of their most advanced warships appeared on the outskirts of human space, their presence a clear warning. Aiden and Elara knew that a direct confrontation was inevitable, and they were ready to face the challenge head-on. "Commander Vesper to all units," Elara's voice echoed through the comms. "Prepare for engagement. The Zephyrians are on the move, and we need to be ready to defend our territory. Remember, our mission is to protect the Nexus and ensure the future of humanity. Let's show them what we're made of." The battle that followed was intense and unpredictable. The Zephyrians, with their advanced technology and cunning strategies, pushed the human defenses to the limit. Aiden and Elara coordinated the counterattacks, their tactical genius shining through as they adapted to the ever-changing battlefield. Just as it seemed that the humans might gain the upper hand, a sudden and unexpected development changed the course of the conflict. A rogue faction within the Zephyrian Confederacy, led by the enigmatic Admiral Kaelum, betrayed their own people, siding with humanity in exchange for a share of the Quantum Nexus technology. Admiral Kaelum reached out to Aiden, his message cryptic but clear. "Dr. Reynolds, I offer you an alliance. Together we can bring about a new era of peace and prosperity, but we must act quickly before the High Council discovers our betrayal." Aiden was taken aback but saw the potential in Kaelum's proposal. "An alliance it is, Admiral. But know this, we will not tolerate any further deception. Your actions will speak louder than your words." With Kaelum's help, the humans turned the tide of the battle, their combined forces overwhelming the Zephyrian defenses. The Confederacy, caught off guard by the betrayal, was forced to retreat, licking their wounds and plotting their next move. In the aftermath of the conflict, Aiden and Elara worked to solidify their new alliance with Admiral Kaelum. They shared knowledge and resources, forging a bond that would shape the future of the galaxy. Together, they expanded the Quantum Nexus, connecting more worlds and civilizations than ever before. As the network grew, so did humanity's influence and power. Aiden became a legendary figure, his name synonymous with innovation and progress. Elara, meanwhile, rose through the ranks, becoming the youngest admiral in the history of the human fleet. Their partnership was the envy of the galaxy, a testament to the strength of human ingenuity and determination. However, their success did not come without challenges. The Zephyrian High Council, humiliated by their defeat and Kaelum's betrayal, vowed to reclaim their lost glory. They began to rally their forces, preparing for a final decisive confrontation with humanity. Aiden and Elara were aware of the growing threat, and they knew that they would need to be ready for whatever came their way. They continued to expand and strengthen the Quantum Nexus, ensuring that it remained the cornerstone of human power and influence. One day, as Aiden was reviewing the latest data from the Nexus, he received a disturbing message from an unknown source. "Dr. Reynolds, your arrogance has blinded you. You believe that you are untouchable, that your technology can conquer all. But you are wrong. The Zephyrians will rise again, and when they do, you will fall." Aiden's brow furrowed as he read the message, his mind racing with possibilities. "Elara, we have a problem. It seems that our enemies are not as defeated as we thought. We need to be prepared for anything." Elara nodded, her expression serious. "I've been receiving similar reports. The Zephyrians are regrouping, and they're more determined than ever to see us fall. We need to stay vigilant and be ready to adapt to any situation." Together, they began to fortify their defenses, anticipating the Zephyrian counterattack. They recruited more allies, including several powerful alien races that had benefited from the Quantum Nexus. With their combined strength, Aiden and Elara were confident that they could face any challenge. As the Zephyrians prepared for their final assault, Aiden and Elara made a daring move. They launched a preemptive strike, catching their enemies off guard and disrupting their plans. The battle that followed was fierce and unpredictable, with both sides pushing their technology and strategies to the limit. In the heat of the conflict, Aiden received a surprising message from Admiral Kaelum. "Dr. Reynolds, the time has come to make a choice. The Zephyrians are on the brink of deploying a weapon that could change the course of this war. We must act now, or all will be lost." Aiden knew that Kaelum was right, and he made a split-second decision. "Elara, we need to change our tactics. Kaelum has information on a new Zephyrian weapon. We need to target it and disable it before it can be used." Elara acknowledged the order, and together, they coordinated a daring maneuver, redirecting their forces to intercept the weapon. The battle raged on, with both sides suffering heavy losses, but Aiden and Elara's strategy paid off. They managed to disable the weapon, turning the tide of the conflict in their favor. With the Zephyrians reeling from their defeat, Aiden and Elara saw an opportunity to end the war once and for all. They proposed a peace treaty, offering the Zephyrians a chance to join the Quantum Nexus and share in its benefits. The Zephyrian High Council, realizing that further conflict would only bring destruction, agreed to the terms. The treaty was signed, and a new era of peace and cooperation began. Humanity, under the leadership of Aiden and Elara, emerged as the dominant force in the galaxy, their influence and power unmatched. The Quantum Nexus continued to expand, connecting worlds and civilizations in a tapestry of unity and progress. As Aiden looked out at the stars, he felt a sense of pride and accomplishment. "We've come a long way, Elara, from a small, insignificant species to the rulers of the galaxy. It's a testament to the indomitable human spirit." Elara smiled, her eyes reflecting the countless lights of the cosmos. "And it's only the beginning, Aiden. With the Quantum Nexus, there's no limit to what we can achieve. The future is ours to shape, and I can't wait to see what wonders it holds." Together, Aiden and Elara continued to explore the mysteries of the universe, their legacy etched in the stars and their names forever remembered as the architects of a new galactic order. Their story was one of courage, of innovation, and of the unbreakable bond between two individuals who dared to dream of a brighter future for all. In the quiet moments between their adventures, Aiden often found himself reflecting on the journey that had brought them to this point. He thought of the challenges they had faced, the sacrifices they had made, and the friendships they had forged along the way. And he knew, without a doubt, that every moment had been worth it. For Aiden Reynolds and Elara Vesper, the future was not just a distant dream, but a reality they had helped to create. And as they stood on the precipice of a new era, they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, knowing that together, they could conquer even the darkest reaches of the cosmos. The galaxy was a vast and wondrous place, filled with infinite possibilities and untold mysteries. And with the Quantum Nexus as their guiding light, Aiden and Elara were determined to explore every corner, to unravel every secret, and to ensure that humanity's legacy would shine brightly for generations to come. Their story was far from over, and as they gazed at the stars, they knew that the best was yet to come. For in the endless expanse of the universe, there was always more to discover, more to achieve, and more to dream of. And with courage, determination, and an unyielding spirit, Aiden Reynolds and Elara Vesper were ready to embrace it all, ready to write their names in the annals of galactic history, and ready to leave a legacy that would echo through the stars for eternity.